There once lived a woman who had known happiness and peace in her early days. Life seemed normal and full of hope until everything changed. As the years passed, she was struck by a chronic illness that caused continuous bleeding. For 12 long years, the woman suffered greatly. Her body grew weak, and her spirit grew weary. She went from one doctor to another, spending all the money she had, believing each time that she would finally be healed. But no one could help her. Instead of getting better, her condition only worsened. In those days, her illness made her ceremonially unclean according to the law. People avoided her. They whispered behind her back and openly called her unclean. She was excluded from society, pushed to the margins and forced to live in loneliness. Rejected and misunderstood, she felt weak, isolated, and completely hopeless. She heard that Jesus was passing through her town, and hope stirred in her heart. Stories about him had spread everywhere, how he healed the sick, touched the broken, and showed compassion to those whom society had rejected. People spoke of his mercy, his power, and his love for the suffering. As Jesus walked through the streets, a large crowd gathered around him. Men and women pressed in from every side, all seeking healing, comfort, and hope. The air was filled with expectation, as many believed that Jesus could change their lives. The woman tried to call out to Jesus, longing to be healed from her illness. But because of the large crowd surrounding him, she was unable to reach him or even come face to face with him. Weak and exhausted, she found herself pushed aside again and again, yet her faith did not fade. Though she could not meet him directly, her heart remained fixed on one hope, that somehow, even in the crowd, Jesus could heal her. Desperate for help, the woman gathered what little strength she had and joined the crowd. But as she tried to move closer, people pushed her away, reminding her that she was unclean and not worthy to be near him. Still, she refused to give up. Deep within her heart, she said to herself, "If I just touch his clothes, I will be healed." One day, everything changed. Quietly and humbly, she came from behind and reached out through the crowd. With trembling hands, she touched the edge of Jesus' garment. At that very moment, the bleeding stopped instantly. She felt it in her body. The pain was gone. The weakness vanished. After 12 years of suffering, she was completely healed. Jesus stopped. He turned and asked, "Who touched me?" The disciples were confused. "Master," they said, "the crowd is pressing all around you. How can you ask who touched you?" But Jesus knew. "Someone touched me," he said. "I felt power go out from me." The woman, shaking with fear and awe, stepped forward. She fell before him and told him the whole truth, her illness, her suffering, and how she had been healed the moment she touched his garment. Some in the crowd warned Jesus, saying, "Do not touch her. She is an unclean woman." But Jesus turned to them and spoke with authority and compassion. He declared that she was a woman of faith. Jesus, looking at her, and said, "Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace and be free from your suffering." Her heart overflowed with joy. He did not reject her. He called her daughter. Filled with happiness and gratitude, the woman ran home and told her mother everything about Jesus and how her bleeding stopped the moment she touched his clothes. Her mother listened with tears of joy, her heart full of thanksgiving. Together, they praised God for his mercy, his kindness. The story stands as a reminder that even a small act of faith can bring complete transformation. No one is too broken, too unclean, or too forgotten to be seen and healed by Jesus. And so, The woman's life became a living testimony of God's power, mercy, and unfailing love. Peace replaced fear, joy replaced sorrow, and hope